Hello everyone. So in the past couple of weeks I did a very stupid thing. I started to do a challenge for going Survivor Road to Area 1. If you didn't know me, playing Survivor is more like annoying to me. Not because I dislike the game or wouldn't consider it part of it, but I simply prefer playing Killer. For several reasons, but different story. So I made this challenge for two reasons. First of all, I wanted to improve my achievement score on Steam by getting the Area 1 achievement. Before that I never had up to Gold 1, the highest there was Gold 2. And I wanted to improve as a survivor overall. For this I watched several videos from Otsava, Hens and Piskas First. And also did some other stuff. Practicing one-on-ones with Dexter, thank you for that as well. Practicing other chasers on my own with bots as a killer, try to see what bots do, try to spectate more as a killer what survivors are going to do. And I also had some tips and tricks collected from everybody else I played with. So first of all, a huge thank you to all the people I will show up here on the screen somewhere now. I don't want to name everybody right now here because I will forget somebody, because there were too many people involved in this one. Because unlike the Adept streak, where I was like mostly specific to only play with Dexter and randoms until the very end, for this one instead I wanted to be able to invite as many people as possible, so I kept it open from the beginning. We will come to that in a while as well. So long story short, I succeeded in both my goals. I got the Area 1 achievement and I got better as a survivor. But on the way there I also collected a lot of data. Of course I recorded the games on stream obviously, and they will also be sent all to YouTube at some point. But first of all I kept data of everything. Which survivor I played, what map we played on, sorry I'm looking at the notes, what killer we faced, how many pips I got of a game, how the general outcome of the game for me was. I didn't track every other survivor, so it was only for me. I come to that in a second. Then we had to look at how many teammates were with me, or was it completely random, how many which perks did I use, which rank I was for how long, and if there are any specific notes. So that was all I collected. I showed it sometimes on stream, and you will see some stuff in the future of this video as well. So let's get this started. First of all, the general stats. I survived only 34% of the games. I got sacrificed 60% of the games almost, it was 58. I got married 4% of the games, and I got hatch also about 4% of the games. We never bled out, but once we almost bled out, but yeah, never mind. Leaving us at a total of 137 games, and you can see the stats here. I'll show it to you right now, hopefully, because I'm hopefully not forgetting about editing that in. And instead of 12 days that I planned for and 20 days that were originally planned for the whole thing to take time, I finished in 10. That's good for me. I'm really happy on that outcome, and it was okay. But because of tracking all that stuff, I actually figured some stuff out. But before that, I need to show you the loadouts. During this Road to Area 1 challenge, I used 14 different loadouts. Most of them are similar to each other, just one perk changed. But I wanted to keep track of which loadouts are actually usable in a good or bad way. I started on Loadout 1, which was kinda my way of preparing for this challenge. It included Smash Hit, Botany Knowledge, Deja Vu and Flashbang. Why these perks? Deja Vu and Smash Hit are in my normal loadout as a survivor and are still up to today, because they are really good perks in my opinion. Especially the short cooldown on Exhausted on Smash Hit is amazing. Botany Knowledge helped me heal other people faster, and Flashbang was meant as a little safety wire in case I need to blind the killer for saves or just distract him or whatever. And from Loadout 1 to Loadout 6, these were kinda similar to each other. I had some major changes here and there. Loadout 5 was more for a challenge and less for the Road to Area itself. But overall, until Loadout 7, it was more like, okay, it was my build. I swapped around some perks here and there, optimized to go there. But on Loadout 7, I was like going full meta. Winds of Opportunity, Light, adrenaline off the record. That's for the reason that at this point, when I started to play Loadout 7, I was completely wasted in terms of nerfs. I was like, okay, this challenge is too difficult. I go for the strongest perks that people recommended to play, and I ended on this. And from there on, it changed and evolved a little bit. But the first thing that happened was I changed auto-deduct against adrenaline, because I never survived long enough to get adrenaline running. So I replaced it with auto-deduct. And auto-deduct actually carried me a lot in the rest of the challenge, except for one loadout, but that's a different story. So overall, auto-deduct helped me a lot there. And surprisingly, the most played loadout number 10, is not the most efficient one for me. Or at least not during this time now. But we come to that in a second. Just keep these loadouts in mind. And let's have a look how I use them. So you can see here loadout 10 is the most used loadout with 45 games. Next would be 11 with 17 games. There's only a minor difference in these two. The most pips per game I actually got out of loadout 14. That was my end spurt build, and it literally saved my butt during this challenge, 100% guaranteed. Looking at the survivors I played, most of the time Yun Jin. As many of you watching me know, I'm a Yun Jin main. On survivor side, on killer side obviously Trickster. Yeah, it's the same chapter for people that didn't realize that. Second then Michaela on 12 games, Yui on 11, which are also two of my main survivors that I consider my mains. Then also Ace, obviously Sable, Hedy, Nea and Chill. And looking at the teammates, 30 games I played on completely random teammates. 34 I only had Dexter and 2 randoms. And then you see a few more where I played with Shorty, Kiri, Stacy, Jeff, also 2 games in the end. I hope I didn't forget anybody, but I guess that's it. So yeah, I had a lot of help during this challenge as well, obviously. The pips I get on my own, I had to get that sorted on my own as well. But then there are the most interesting parts. First of all, the maps. We played, so I didn't track the offerings too specific, so there are a lot of map offerings in there, yes, so it's not all the map pool. But having a look at this, we played a lot on the game, 9 games in total. Next 7 games on Dead Dog Saloon, Eyrie of Crows and also Shattered Square. Shattered Square actually was a lot of offerings, same for the game. Eyrie of Crows and Dead Dog Saloon most of the time came on their own. If you look at this looks like a total shit show. I'm sorry, I should have sorted this better. But there are actually 3 maps missing. So the game has 45 maps if I remember correctly right now. At the point of making this video, we didn't play 3. Badham 2, 4 and 5. Badham 1 and 3 we played on. 1 only 1 and 3 we played 2 games on. It's a little bit confusing with the numbers. But everything else came at least up once. Like Wrecker's Yard, Suffocation Pit and Greenville Square once. But even if we say, okay, that the extreme spikes were in terms of map offerings. I know for a fact that Silent Hill was only 1 map offering during the challenge. That Grim Pantry, so Backwander Swamp, usually isn't brought as an offering. All that stuff is like kinda a little bit distorted because I don't know their offerings exactly for sure and what affected it and whatnot. Also keep in mind, in the end, RPD East Wing was disabled. We played 3 games on that one. West Wing wasn't, and we played 4 games on that one, sorry. The map pool is kinda weird, but at least we played almost all maps in 137 games. It's a small batch of data, obviously, yeah, sure. And the most surprising part actually was the killers we faced. 13 games against Huntress, 8 against Oni, Wesker and Trickster each, and 7 against Chucky, Artist and Wraith, whatever each. This is actually weird because I was assuming I get a lot more Weskers and Nurses and Blights. Not because I'm high MMR, but because these are still popular even on low MMR. But for some reason Huntress really spiked up, especially in the last 2 days. So to give you a rough time frame about this challenge, we started the first day on 16th of April 2024 and the last day was on 2nd of May 2024. And the first week was 5 days, Tuesday to Saturday. The second week was only 3 days, if I remember correctly, because there the change from Unreal Engine 4 to 5 happened, and we couldn't play DVD on stream because of the Strawberry Blight issue. I didn't want to lose potential good games to few to people because of the Strawberry Blight effects. And then we had the last week, May 1st, or April 30th, May 1st and May 2nd. On May 2nd we only played 3 games to finish the challenge, to actually get that stuff started. And in the last 2 days or 3 days we played like 5 times against Huntress. So during that time there was a huge spike in Huntress games. Also, I got stuck on the following ranks most often. Gold 1 I spent 13 games to overcome. Silver 1 and Gold 4, as well as Iridescent 3, I got 12 games to overcome. And Brass 1 and Brass 4, 10 games each. So I struggled a lot in the beginning especially. Keep in mind that with every rank you get up, you potentially need more pips, and in the beginning it was also in a way that you could lose pips still. It was only in the end of April patch that they removed the loss of pips. But in total I only lost 2 pips, and I would have lost potentially 2 more afterwards after it was removed. I actually was kinda okay on that. And now you can also see what I meant earlier, probably on the Iridescent 2, only 6 games. So on my first game on Iridescent 2 I started my Loadout 14 build. And from that point onwards it went a lot smoother than before. I don't know why exactly, but the combination of Balanced Landing and Smash Hit, which are complementing each other a lot, because either you need to drop down or you can drop a pellet, but you never need both at the same time, or almost never. It really helped me a lot to get around the map. Also, Windows of Opportunity felt at some point like a waste of space because I knew the maps already from a killer perspective. I knew roughly where a pallet should be and where a window should be. Obviously I don't know all the time if the pallet is there or dropped or destroyed or whatever, but I at least know where they should be. And running there and then being at an empty place is still like, okay, I didn't know and it's fine, and not like running there with windows and then being disappointed that it's actually not there even though I knew it. Also it keeps you up more during the chase in my opinion, because if I know there is no pallet there, I'm like, okay, this chase is over. And without Windows of Opportunity, sorry, it was only 13 takes now, I still kept going on the chase. I kept trying to loop the killer around the tile, shack, main, jungle gym, whatever it was, and I got a lot better results actually. I don't know, it helped a lot. But yeah, that's basically the rough giveaway of, or takeaway from all these things happening in the challenge. So it's super interesting that the most played loadout was not the most efficient one in terms of pips. That the map pool is mostly okay, I guess, because as mentioned the maps are like somewhat equal, map offerings not considered. The high amount of Huntress players recently gives me the creeps, and I record this after the stream on May 7th. So I played another survival night because Tuesday is survival night right now, and we still faced a lot of Huntresses. I didn't track that anymore though. And it's super interesting that I got stuck on early ranks and then only a lot later again. But that's also part of the improvement, obviously. The biggest surprise for me personally was that I made it in 10 days instead of 12, even though I took 20 days max. It helped a lot, and you can also see in the daily goals that a lot of the progress was like sped up in the end, even though I assumed it would be a lot more difficult. The survival rate is surprisingly low, even though most games felt great. So getting killed in the game doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game, which was actually a surprise to me because I always felt like it's terrible when I died, even though it was a good game. And I changed a little bit by tracking all of that. Meta perks make the game easier, yes, but they didn't save me too often. Like, there were only a very few moments where light or balanced landing or adrenaline saved me, Most of the time it was actually like looping around tiles better that I learned during these few days, or getting value out of autodeduct for healing people faster in the end game, or getting stuff sorted on deja vu faster. It's a few seconds per gen, but it helps a lot. And the map pool is not completely broken actually. That's the biggest surprise, because sometimes during the evenings you feel like, yeah, we play this map over and over and over again, but actually in the bigger picture it's fine. We had that huge spike on the game and a few other maps, but this were related to map offerings mostly. But overall, even though it's a small batch of data, it seems fine. I will show you most of the stuff now, again, in the list as it is. I won't show you my notes though. These are private notes for videos, for specific things to pay attention to. Stuff that I learned during certain games, for example. So this is only for me and not for data. It's just like notes for personal use of the data. Other than that, I hope you found this interesting, and now I will show you 2 games where you actually can see how much I improved, in my opinion at least, from the beginning to the end. The first game will be a game on Disturbed Ward against Trickster. I was playing on Jin, got 2 pips. This was the second game of the series. I think I did good in this game, but there was still a lot of improvement to be experienced. And the second game I will show you is on Sanctum of Wrath against the Blight. I also played Yunjin there. While on the first game I show you I am completely alone with randoms, on this game I have Dexter with me and 2 randoms. And it's also Loadout 14, so it's in the very end of the Survivor Road to Erebon. This was from May 1st, the 5th last game in the series. And it was just a really nice game, and I think you will enjoy it a lot. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this, have fun watching the games, and please make sure to like and subscribe. Disturbed water. Trickster, let's go! Nice, let's go. What? Where? Why can't I see her? Don't tell me he's playing Knockout. Hey, Zero. Down there, huh? Down in the basement. Pravaji, good evening. How's it going? I'm not sure what this guy is up to. He didn't come back once. Yeah, that's almost a 3-gen damage. Not bad in Germany right now and relaxing as possible. That's good. Hope you can enjoy your holidays to the best and to the most, and get some of that good old recovery that you need. I'm doing alright. I'm still not sure why I was so stupid to actually agree on that stuff. Just a little bit longer goes, I'm almost done. If you got Adren, this will be terrible for him. Not a single adrenaline, are you kidding me? Are they all me? Just kidding. You keep facing pigs today, surely, okay? Nice flashbang, but it was wasted, I'm afraid. Run, go. Shit. Ah, too late, damn it. If you would have recovered a little bit, that would have helped a lot more, honestly. Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, this must be fast now. You can do this. You can do this. Let's go. Run. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. And that's why Trickster is super weak right now. As a Trickster main, it hurts me. I can't write that. Whew. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. And also made plenty of points, holy shit. You need to defend gens for once. You need to chase people. You need to hook them, and you need to keep them injured, stop them from healing. All these things are one big target. They are smaller parts of one big target. On Survivor side, you have 4 targets that are basically completely separated from each other. Oh, Blight!
I don't know, I think the emblems are roughly the same. Because like on Survivor side as well, that your main goal is to escape, right?
Give me a second, I'm in chase right now.
Yeah?
Guess it dropped me, I'm not sure. It didn't, okay. Leave me alone! Get some surgery! God damn it, your face is ugly. Sorry.
Yeah, there was a 1.5 gen chase.
Yeah, but I lost it, so I lose half the points again.
He went to check out Shek, but we are not there anymore. Ha ha ha!
Thanks.
So yeah, as a survivor, your main objective is to escape, right?
Yeah, obviously.
And parts of that is repairing guns, keeping your teammates alive, and winning chases. So I still think that those are linked to each other.
To a certain degree, yes. But it's not as like one motion like it is on Killer, you know. If I go to a gen.
Stretch.
I'm in chase again, I'm afraid. Cactus.
You didn't see me. You did see me here.
I'm going for the knock.
down for it though.
I didn't. Balanced landing value, let's go!
Nice.
Just patching up myself.
Was that decisive strike? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going for a Chen. If you could go for the mech.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to heal first. Why is he coming here now?
It's just hooking there.
Well, then I go for the unhook.
He's going back.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm on the little platform repairing the gem.
Yeah, we would need help here. We're all here. Nice, another stun, but no. Oh, I got 2 seconds left of exhaustion. Sorry.
He dropped you somewhere.
Oh. Little heal party, let's go. Now auto-deduct bombards me on skill checks. Yeah, let's go.
Good.
He's coming here.
I think we have a problem.
I don't understand why you would think that. Okay. Nice. Nice whiff. How is that not enough for balanced? Okay, fair. Okay, now you hit me. Okay, my boldness is almost full. Shit. I need to do some other stuff.
Where's the mech being chased again?
I don't know.
Trying to
I'm
take
almost
chase.
fully healed, but my medkit is empty.
Yep, okay.
Oh god, I almost did nothing on objectives. I was just running around here.
Scourge hook. Kick the gem next to me, opening locker. Darkness reveal.
I kicked the chin next to you, okay.
The gin, yeah.
I didn't know there was alcohol in this game, but I appreciate it. I'm sorry to not unhook you immediately, but I need that gen for my gen points.
That's alright, don't worry. He's on the other end of the map anyway, and I got time. If you can unhook me before you
I'm coming
the
now.
gen. Okay. I have adrenaline.
Yeah, but I need to do the gen on my own, otherwise I won't have enough points, sorry.
Don't worry. I can just crouch next to you to give you the boost.
Fair.
That might be another Scourge hook though.
Fair. No.
No. I can start for you in the meantime.
Nice. You got healing me when you are it already. Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
no, the max dead.
I'm going for the unhook.
Okay. I did not see where the exit gates are.
Basically where the two survivors are hooked.
Ah, okay, cool. I'll go for the one where she just got sacrificed then.
Oh, Ace, back here.
Alright, I'll go for the unhook then.
Darkness. No, ultimate weapon, not darkness.
Oh, that's why I was constantly blind.
He's still camping the hook.
Yeah.
No.
Run.
Fucking trading company. Oh my god. Yeah, he's picking up now.
Okay, I'm opening this exit gate.
Oh man. Tough game.
What? That was the longest run anybody ever seen in the history of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, with the new add-ons it's possible.
This gate is not ready yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, the other one isn't either. Nice work. But are you chasing me now again? No, I was going for you guys now.
Yeah, he's picking me up.
I made the other gate.
Come to this one, because this is like 70%. I'm going
Yeah,
to
but
basement.
if he's with you, I can just open this one. Oh shit, he took it on the basement. Yeah, I guess we shouldn't go back there. We're both in death hook, both injured.
Yeah, it's alright, just leave.
2 kills is better than... oh my god. 2 kills is better than 3 or 4. For us.
Oh, I was like, how did he get there so fast? But no, the gate opened the other exit gate.